All right, party people. This your man Grill. All right, let me trying to get my microphone as close to me as possible without it being in the shot. All right, this is a different video. As you can see, the colors change. It's orange. The other one was green. So this is a different video. The whole point of this video um is to discuss some errors that notaries are still doing. Okay. Um This is coming strictly from an email that I just received from Signature Closers at 11 o'clock this morning. I just was checking my email and came across it. So let me share my screen and screen share. All right. So that and boom. All right. So this is from Signature Closers. Um, Many of you are on there. I'm on there apparently, since that's why I got the email. And this here is talking about some of the do's and don'ts. Feel free to stop and read all the detailed stuff, but it got 5 different areas about do's and don'ts. Okay. The big one here, well, all of them are big, but the first one here is the 9290AA. I always get that wrong. I was just thinking about something. So this one is basically saying, and I'm gonna show you both versions. It says the signature and date lines are located on pages 1 and 2 of the new versions and 2 and 4 of the previous versions. Okay, that's what it says. That's what it says. Okay, so there's 2 different areas that needs to be signed. The other thing it talks about is please do your absolute best to return in the plastic pack. So for them, not all companies do this, but for them, they want it in the plastic because the plastic is a lot more durable. So far, I haven't had any problems with the cardboard, but here's the thing. If they ask for plastic, you give them plastic. It's just that simple. If they ask for cardboard, you give them cardboard. Now, some of the things that you can do with the cardboard, let's just say you get to the FedEx store, and some of the FedEx stores, for whatever reason, will not have the plastic pack. That's what they call plastic pack. They will not have them in the store at all. Why? I have no idea. Or they don't have them out there for general public. So one of the things that hold on, my bad. I was seeing if I had put the thing in here. No, I didn't. All right. So, but throw that up there. So here's one of the things you can do if they don't have the plastic pack. What you can do is use the cardboard, but you tape the center seam and then the top and the bottom. Okay. And then you make sure you let them know that they did not have it. Now, however, here's what they're asking us to do. They're asking us to order the supplies. And I'm gonna tell you now, trying to find the right size envelope from UPS is a pain. Um, so that's why I just order mine from FedEx and I order mine from UPS. Call it a day. Set you up an account and you order them. You're good to go. Now, like with FedEx, when I order mine, I'm ordering like 300 cardboard ones, the sturdy pack at a time. So they call in like, "Are you really shipping that much?" Yes, I am. Okay, so I will, order that, and they might call me to verify. UPS, they will send you like 25 at a time. It's real hard to get a whole lot from them. And if you go to the store, they're real they just flat out stingy. Okay. UPS is flat out stingy. Not trying to throw shade at them, but they stingy. I have a hard time getting, stuff from them. And they'll have the thing in there. And they always, if you go in there asking for the legal size shipping packet, okay, the plastic one, because their stuff is so tightly fit, you can't fit a whole lot of pages in there. I like to keep mine in the envelope in my folder. You that envelope, that cardboard is just too tight. It's just not enough space for 150 pages or even 120 pages. So when you go to UPS, they'll sit up there and try to give you this padded pack, which is just like an inch too short, and all of that. And they're just so focused on putting you in something that you don't want. And I have to say, I need the large plastic one. And then they run all the way into the back and pull down some stuff and dig through the whatever and come out and, oh, yes, that's what I want. And then you ask them, can I get a couple? No, we can't give you any. So you have to order them from the store. The termite report. Closing USA. This is one of their companies has advised there have been an increased amount of termite coming back unsigned. To help Closing USA, Closing USA will be adding a note when you upload the document in our system that will let you know the package contains a termite report. This note will show in your documents available in the reminder section. So and I already got an example of the full form. If it's a buyer's, they need to sign here. Both of them. They will both sign in that spot if it's two signers. Okay. They will sign there. Okay. If it's sellers, they sign over there. But this year they're talking about the buyers. So Closing USA, I believe they're the title company, and they want this thing done, and people aren't doing it. They're just skipping over it. Okay. Now, some of your stuff now, all this I'm paying for training stuff, they might not be covering this in their training. So those of you who do notary training, you doing mentor, maybe you need to step up and start offering this and sharing this here to your mentees and your students. But because this here is something that apparently is being missed. However, in the video that I have out there called the Best and Realest Loan Doc Overview, I talk about this kind of stuff, that at the end of a document, there's a signature line and it says signature of buyer. So if you see something like that, you need to, if you're not familiar or sure whether or not that's something you should do, then what you need to do is contact the signing company and just ask them, do I need to have them sign this? Just verifying, making sure. That's all you got to do. But sometimes people won't do it. Okay. And then updated compliance document, just saying that, they appreciate you updating their compliance. And then this is the big one that still is a problem. I think this is the biggest issue of all. We have several clients who require signed scans after the file closes, meaning after you've done your part, they want the signed documents, the signed documents scanned back. You are notified before you accept the closing from us if the signing requires scans. Please do not accept the signing if you are unable to upload signed scans after closing in a timely manner. That is continuing to be a problem. I've been talking about that for at least 6 to 8 months. So you can clearly see that notaries are either just not paying attention, they're rushing, or they're still trying to get over on people. And sorry about this. I think this is one of them clients. Sorry about that, y'all. This is that one text. I'm not even gonna get into it, but Never mind. It's just a pain in the butt. They keep calling me, asking me about. They need to be dealing with the signing company, and they keep calling and bugging me about whether or not I have the documents, and that's just a pain in the butt. And they keep lying, saying they don't know whether or not I have the documents. And I've heard from other people from that company that they have visibility on it. So this is just a bunch of BS. I'm sorry. But I have to answer that call. I already knew who it was from, and I had to answer it because if not, they keep calling, and everything. So I'm still trying to rectify that because it's just a pain. Okay. That's just my little 2 cent rant. All right. Now, back to the thing. If they ask you to scan. Okay. You're supposed to scan the documents back, and that's just the bottom line. Okay. Just like when they call me, I answer the phone call. It's a pain in the butt to ask me whether or not the signing company has sent me the documents when I don't have a contract with that title company. I have a contract with the signing company. They need to contact the signing company and ask them. The signing company, I've called them. They're like, I don't know why they're calling you. They need to call us. But this particular title company keeps wanting to call me and ask me, do I have the documents? As if, like they can't find out from the signing company. So I just deal with it and just say, yeah, okay, here, yes, I got the documents. They know this. So, but that thing that I'm dealing with is not as critical as this. This is something that they are telling you. This is what I'm dealing with this. Do you have the documents? There's nothing in the order said that I even really need to talk to these people. Okay. But I just don't feel like having them calling me all day, every day, constantly trying to find out whether or not I have the documents when they can just call the signing company who they are paying. Okay. They're not paying me, the signing company's paying me. But the people in this process of the documents being be scanned, if they're asking for that and they're putting that into order, and by you taking the order, you are agreeing to it, then that's what you need to do. You need to do that. But the problem is too many notaries are now trying to play this I don't know that I need to do that game, and it's going to blow up in our face. And I'm saying, ow, it's going to really hurt us. And it already is, because some of these companies, including the one I'm dealing with, I have to scan back every single time. And it has nothing really to do with that Griff is screwing the documents up. It's all these other notaries are messing up. So they're just making everybody do it, and everything. So you have to scan back. All right, let me check this order. Oh, man. Nah, I can't do that. Can't do that. All right. So back to screen share. So this is what they're saying in the email. Now I'm going to go over this document and this document for you real quick. All right. So this here, let me go to the old one. This is the old addendum to the loan application. That's what I call it. I don't call it the 92, the 92.9 and all of that. This 92.908. I don't know the document by that name. I know that's the name, but I just call it the addendum to the loan application because that's how I'm going to present it to the customer. Addendum to the loan application. As I've always said, whoever is in block 5 signs this document. Okay. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is a fake document. This is not a real one. So don't go around here thinking, excuse me, that I'm showing somebody's personal information. This here comes from Asset My Mortgage Insider, from their stuff. Okay. So if they're doing it, that's on them. Okay. This is fake. So don't go around talking about Griff, showing people's personal information and all that kind of stuff. Block 5 tells you who signs this document. On this particular document, it tells you, as it said in the email, as it told you in the email, and the old version, pages 2 and 4. All right. We pull you down over here. So on pages 2, this is page 2. You see right there, page 2 up here at the top. Page 2, they sign top and bottom, borrower, co-borrower. And then there's another set of signatures, borrower, co-borrower down here. Okay. They sign down here. Page 3, they don't sign on page 3. Page 4, there's a signature for them there. Right there on page 4, borrower certificate. This is the older version, and the older version looks like this. Okay. This here is the new version. A little more spiffier, I guess. Okay. I don't know how to do. All right, there we go. Side by side. The right hand side is the old version. This here where I'm the circling the mouse is the old. Over here is the new. So the one that says point document is old. The one that has the actual document number here, 92900-A, that's the new. Okay. The new, you can tell the difference. You can clearly tell the difference. On page 1, there's a signature block down here. It says it clearly. Part 2, borrower's consent for Social Security Administration to verify Social Security number. Boom. Signature spot right here. On page, now it has borrower's name. This here is where their name will be typed. Okay. This is a fillable PDF. One of my favorite authors, John Maxwell. All right. I was supposed to put John Jones, but then I couldn't remember how to spell Jones for a second there. And then their signature down here at the bottom. Okay. That's where their signature goes. There is no signature spot on page 3 for them. All of this here is the lender stuff, mortgage representative. And again, people, if you see lender representative, mortgage representative, I'm going to say this, and I'm not trying to be funny. Do not call me. Do not text me. Do not email me asking me, what do I need to sign this where it says mortgage representative or mortgage or lender? That is not for you. You do not sign that, nor do they sign that. Okay. You do not. That is for them. Okay. Underwriter, do not call me, text me, or anything asking me who signs. You do not sign that. That has nothing to do with you. That has nothing to do with them. Okay. It's just that simple. So don't call me or even put on Facebook because you're being told now that is not a signature spot that you have to worry about because the person who needs to sign that is not there. The underwriter is not there. The name of the mortgagee representative, the name of the title of the mortgagee representative, all of that is them. Okay. I have person reviewed the mortgage documents and the application, all of that. That is them. Okay. They signed that. Okay. Just like over here on the old one, signature of officer of lender, loan originator. That is not you. So do not call asking, should I sign this? Should I have them? Okay. There's nothing in there that indicates to you that they need to sign this. And I'm reiterating and I'm stressing this way because a lot of notaries will just stop dead in their track and start asking, should I have them sign this? No, they don't sign that. Okay. Down here it talks about the endorsement, mortgagee representative, the underwriter, the lender certificate. All of this is for them. Okay. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not saying you can't call and ask questions, but there's no need to call and ask a question about this when it's clear that you don't sign this, nor they. They are the borrowers. You are the notary in the story. Okay. Do, 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 do. Now, so we should be clear on the addendum to the loan application. Now, termite, the termite. Oh, look now. Okay, yeah. The termite, signature of buyer, the undersigned. Who's the undersigned? The person who's supposed to sign this. That's the buyer. They signed this. Both of them. They just signed in there side by side. One side's on the top, one side's on the bottom. However you want to get them in there. That's it. There's nothing else to say about it. They can read over the termite report, whatever this information that's been filled out. And now you say, well, how do I know whether the buyer, right here, purpose of the loan? Purpose of the loan says what? Refinance or buyer. You know, if it was a seller. Now, every now and then I've seen, not that often, but I will see in a refinance that they will have a termite inspection report depending on the type of property. If they do for refinance, then yes, the person is the buyer. So they would sign that. They're redoing the loan, so they would sign it. Okay. If it says seller here, then the signature needs to be in the seller spot. Okay. But they do need to sign this document if that document is in there. So what role is this person playing? And I've seen this maybe less than 10 times inside of a refinance, but for some reason they need to have a termite inspection. And the person who's refinancing signs this here as the buyer. Okay. If you get confused over that, you call and ask them. That's what I did. Because when that first happened to me, I was like, okay, why is the termite inspection in here? They don't change the name. They don't change the title. It's for them. I said, okay, got it. And went on about my business. So I hope that helped. Okay. I hope that helped. And again, this is coming from Signature Closer. That's why I'm doing it, because somebody done put out, these are some problems that we're dealing with. Either you're going to do this thing right or you're not. It's just that simple. So I'm looking forward to also seeing the fellas this weekend. We're going to have a great time, and again, this is a question. It's not so much, we're just going to get together, but it's giving you an opportunity to ask the questions, to do some brainstorming, to try to figure out some ways that you would like to move your business, some ideas that you have, and then learn from each other. And as it says, iron sharpens iron. So this is going to be a great opportunity for the men to get together and just have a little sit down. We talk and try to figure out some things on how to move forward in this business. Okay. A lot of people are concerned that it's oversaturated. A lot of people are concerned that things have slowed down and not getting the orders. How do I go about making money? A lot of people have pigeonholed themselves into just doing loan closings, but don't know how to transition into adding in other notarial services. And I'm not just talking about apostille. Okay. Everybody thinks it's all about adding apostille and government contracts for notaries. Not saying that can't be a viable option, but there's lawyers out there that you can work with. There's daycare centers that you can work with. Okay. There's nursing homes that you can work with, hospitals that you can work with. There's organizations out there that need a notary to come in and do ... And you can work with them. But you got to expand your brain. You got to expand your mindset. You got to have a business mindset and look at other ways of bringing in revenue into your business that can just keep you going and keep the lights on sometimes. It's not always about making the big bucks and making $1 million, but it can open you up to meeting someone who can provide you that opportunity. But if you turn your face away from these opportunities unjustifiably, note what I'm saying. If it's not justifiable, meaning you don't have a true justified reason outside of what somebody said on Facebook or what somebody said in a training course and put down certain aspects of being a notary just because they don't like it or because they think it's beneath them, you know, that's not good enough. Okay, that's beneath you, but it may not be beneath. What makes it beneath you? Okay, well, then that means you might just be stuck up. You just might be a stuck up person. You just, haughty. Okay, get it. Not telling you to stop being that. But if I can make $300 or $400 a month extra, $500 a month extra doing this, I don't see where's the problem. That's the kind of stuff we want to talk to us men about. All right. So I'm about to get out of here. The rain has stopped. I got a 6 o'clock appointment and documents still ain't around. So I'm gonna go out here and do a couple of more house inspections, drop off these documents, and hopefully by the time I finish all of that, the docs will be ready. And that's pretty much it. So y'all have a good one. Appreciate y'all. Peace.